Hey, what's going on? This is Tim with Guard Digital Marketing. So I got this video coming to you as promised with some few simple tips and tricks you guys can utilize to improve your online presence and traffic through the website. Now, as you can see, I have the homepage of the website pulled up here. First thing I always like to look at is a Google search page. So, I typed in what I consider a buyer intent keyword. So a location attached to a service, right? So if I lived in Kansas City or near that area, I would definitely type in, if I needed some roofing services done, something of this fashion or something very similar to find somebody to do those services for me. Okay. Now there are three different sections you can be on to get the exposure and clicks onto the website and phone calls, right? Now, first one's going to be these Google guaranteed ads. These are trusted, local, and verified companies. And as you can imagine, they get a lot of exposure and a lot of conversion and clicks from being right up here, top, front, and center. And again, just getting all the exposure possible because everybody scrolls past that, right? Next, we are seeing an ad within the Google Map Pack. But being within the Google Map Pack organically here, the top three, is incredibly beneficial. And I say that because 90 to almost 100% of people are never going to click this more businesses button to see who else is ranking within here. So this is huge. 30 to 50% of your entire traffic from online will come from within here. Okay, so again, crucial. Then after the ads and the Google Map Pack, you get into the organic listings that everybody knows about, right? So we will see some directories, but we do get our first competition of a true company, being Christian Brothers. So we'll use them for a quick comparison, right? And then you do get a few more ads down at the bottom, but I wouldn't be paying to be down here, to be honest, if I were you. If I were going to do any type of ads, it would be these Google guarantees. But let's take a look at the homepage. I like to do a quick run through just to kind of see where everybody's at. Because I always like to look at a homepage again. There's a sweet spot when it comes to content on homepages that Google likes to see, and that sweet spot is 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on your homepage. As we can see, we're a little shy when it comes to that content. Um, and even within that content, every 150 to 200 words of that content, you want to have one of those buyer intent keywords. Okay. Now I can obviously see, your guys' family here. That must be you that I talked to earlier on Wednesday morning, Kyle. So I'm putting a face to the name. That's awesome. I love seeing stuff like this. So this makes you feel much more homey. You know what I mean when I'm saying that, especially when it comes to construction and contracting companies. That's a big feel when it comes down to it, especially in the Midwest. But one thing I would definitely do, keep your team photos, of the family and everything like that on here, but get more content on here. Just so you can be optimized for Google searches and getting the amount of keywords within here so you guys can start ranking for those and getting more traffic in, okay? Now, I threw you guys into this program I use called Ahrefs, and I'm going to do a little comparison when it comes down to it for, you and the top competition for the overall website health and strength. So first ratings we're seeing here are going to be for a domain rating and then a homepage rating, okay? Now these are trust and power ratings within Google that Google gives you out of 100. Now we can see your homepage here has a lot of trust within Google. Now even if you had it optimized, you'd have a lot more, okay? Because you're going to get more keywords within your website. And since your homepage is already so powerful, Google will start pushing you through to that first page, which is obviously crucial to get the traffic in, right? Now, we do need to spread more power to the rest of the website as well, and you'll do that by building out more backlinks through these referring domains for the rest of the website's pages. Now, of course, don't leave the homepage alone. Still build some for that as well to keep building trust and keeping it up to date. Now, what that does is once you start building the trust and power, you'll start ranking for the keywords within the website and for each specific page. So I would think for a whole construction, type website, you would want to have more keywords because you have more services and areas that you serve. you could definitely be, bringing in more volume of searches per month than what just these 43 keywords will give you. And if you do all that right, the amount of traffic you'll be getting would be well over 10 times over. You could be getting 500 to 1,000 people coming into the website every month fairly quickly, especially with the amount of power you already have within Google. Okay. Now, let's take a look at Christian Brothers. So here's their domain rating. So as you can see, they've split their backlinks across the rest of their website. So they're building up trust through the entire website, as well as the homepage already has a good amount of trust as well. Now, they have more keywords than you should probably have because they have a blog on their website, which isn't necessary because it will bring some unnecessary traffic into the website. Somebody not coming in to buy services from you. But let's say even on the high end, 50% of their traffic is coming from people who don't want anything to do with them other than grabbing information from the blog and getting out. Okay, that's still 1,500 people a month coming into the website looking to get some type of service to be done by them. Okay, now that's the potential you're missing out on if you don't do this all correctly. That is the potential to be able to work with who you want and do the jobs that you want, and not have to take on every job that that comes your way, and especially not having to fight for it, right? So I think with the amount of information in this video, this is definitely something you can use in your favor to start bringing in the traffic that you would want. Also, if you would, please, send me some feedback, through an email or a text or even a phone call if you so please. If that's not so crazy an idea for me to ask, as that helps me out a ton too. So if you guys have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out as well. My phone number and email and everything will be in the email that I send you with the video. So I wanted to thank you and appreciate the time you take out of your busy day to watch the video. And yeah, just say thank you one more time and have a good rest of your day.